Hello. Hello. Nicola, hello. Hi, Taylor. Heather, Tracy, Katie, Debbie, Laura, Kelly, and Meg. Hello, how are we all? Are we okay? I do have a couple of updates, so please bear with me, and I will go through a couple of important things via email, website, etc., etc. So I'll just wait for a couple more people to come on, and then I will go through that. But for now, hello. And let me just double check this camera view is completely wrong. Let's just sort this out while we're waiting for people to come in. I hope we're all well. I hope we've had a good weekend, and that camera view is okay, I think. Yep, good weekend and good start to our week. How am I? I'm tired. Because normally Aaron, normally I get up by like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then I'm normally in the office by 9, 9:30, depending on what time I get up. But because obviously Aaron totaled his car and I'm having to get up at 6:30 to take the kids to school, to take Aaron to work, to come back and obviously work, to then pick the kids up, pick Aaron up, which I'd normally pick the kids up anyway, but then having my late nights working as well, it's just really starting to toll on me. So I told Aaron today, like, we need to sort you a car because I can't. I normally like working it, like even on non-live nights, I work late into the night because that's my routine, but I can't work late when I'm up at 6:30. It's really weird. So yeah, that was a really, really long thing, but yeah, I'm tired today. How are you? How was the show? It was really good. Like, me and Aaron have never done anything like that before, and it was completely out of our comfort zone. Like, actually, to meet us in life, we're actually a little bit of a shy couple. We enjoy the company of our friends and family, but outside of that, it's not that we don't enjoy people's company at all. It's more, we don't normally interact with people who we don't know. Does that make sense? Not from rudeness or anything. It's just more shy, I would say, if that makes sense. So to do one of those nights where you sit on a table of 10 strangers that you've never met before, and then of course the actors come round and do the acting and you ask them questions and stuff, it put us completely out of our comfort zone. But it was a good out of our comfort zone thing, I think, because it did obviously make us interact. It made us, I mean, it was a brilliant night. We have both enjoyed it. We both had fun. But yeah, it was just something that we wouldn't normally do. So it was quite cool in that respect. My dad was like, oh, because I said this to my dad. He was like, well, how can you? Like, you do your live, and like, how can you not, like, talk to people? I was like, it's different because I know you guys are all there. But if you guys were actually physically in front of me, I would not be as chatty. I'd probably want to be, but I wouldn't be as chatty. I was like, I'm talking technically to a screen. I know you guys are there, but to me, I'm seeing my screen, so it's easier to talk. So it's just weird. But yeah, it was a lovely time. Rebecca, yes, perfect. I've got a couple of updates to do, but let me know if she can make it on. And then, yes, she is first up. So let's jump straight in to the updates. So a lot of you would have got dispatch emails today, which is brilliant. Now, some of you as well will be waiting on emails and invoices that I was meant to send over the weekend. Now, I haven't managed to send the invoices as of yet, so they will get sent tomorrow. So anyone who was waiting on an invoice that was meant to be sent over the weekend, it hasn't been sent. And this is because when we got back from the murder mystery night, so on Sunday, Aaron's tooth has started to really hurt him. Monday morning, he woke up with a massive swollen face. Obviously rushed him to the dentist. He's got an abscess, so he's on antibiotics. He was at home yesterday. He did go into work today, but he's on painkillers every 3 hours, bless him. He is not comfortable at all. So because of that, he's sort of Monday, yesterday, I was running around after him doing everything. And I know that sounds silly, but when someone's poorly in my house, whether it's my husband or children, I'll work, because obviously I got the post run out, which was brilliant. So I'll work, but I didn't sit and do emails, which I should have done. But yeah, I was looking after him, so I do apologise. So they will get sent. I will catch up with everything tomorrow morning. So if you are waiting on an email from me, please, please, please bear with me. Just until like lunchtime tomorrow, if you don't get a reply, then hound me, please. But you should get a reply from me, because that's my first priority after getting in tomorrow morning. Okay, so he is okay. So you might see him later on today. It's still swollen a little bit. The dentist kind of squeezed it a lot. Ugh. Which I think is why he's in pain now, but it sort of goes up and down at the moment. So hopefully, as soon as the antibiotics kick in, it'll start taking it away. But yeah, he's on painkillers every 3 hours. He's just, yeah. So that's why I haven't caught up. So yes, invoices will get definitely sent tomorrow, as well as all emails caught up. So I hope that's okay. 25 pearl oysters were all on the website. They have all sold out again. Which is crazy. So I do have more on order, but they will be a couple of weeks to get to me. And also I can't do, I've split the 25 pearl oysters up. Sorry, I've got a little bit of an itchy nose. I've split them up. I can't do them all on the same night. So please, if you have ordered a 25 pearl oyster, please double check the opening emails that have been sent, because they were sent this evening before the live, just so you know when your opening is. So please double check those, just to see if you're on tonight, on Friday or on Sunday. And then the last two updates, I'm nearly done. The last two updates is the new stock. Again, because it was my plan to get it moved over yesterday, but because I didn't do basically any internet work yesterday, I did all packages where I could just keep running in with Aaron. So the new stock will go live on the website for everybody tomorrow, which means supporters, it's the last night tonight for the new stock for just you guys, but then it will go live to everybody. So if you guys have seen the coming soon section, all that will be in the new in section tomorrow. The game will be launched for Friday as well. Again, it was meant to be launched for today, but it completely threw me. So that the game will be launched for Friday with the ducks. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. There is space available to open for today, yes, but not for 25 pearl oysters. We're fully booked up with the 25 pearl oyster slots for today. I think I've done 5 each live, which is like a good chunk of the live. So yeah, I've just split them up into chunks. I hope that's okay. Yeah, I think there was something else. There really was something else, but it's gone. So as soon as I remember, I'll say. So let's start the evening. Lansing says she's filled in some questions to join. Not sure if you need to approve or she'll just come on. So she may have joined that. To fill in the questions would be the Pearls of Brecon group. So we're live from the page, so she shouldn't have to fill in any questions to get on the page, Rebecca, my lovely. She's here? Okay, perfect. Lanson, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Just comment in the comments for me, just because then I can see you. Rebecca, if you can see her, please comment on her comment, because again, that will just bring it forward so I can see as well. So, Lanson Moore, are you here? Lanson, hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for popping on. So, Lanson, I want to say this is a surprise for you from Rebecca, and it was for your birthday. I won't say what birthday it is, just in case you prefer me not to say. But from me, and obviously hopefully from everyone, I hope you had or will have a brilliant birthday, my lovely. Now, I will say you've got one opening here. I won't say what the item is unless Rebecca tells me I'm allowed to tell you, because it may be that she wants it a surprise when you receive it. So Rebecca, let me know. But what I can say is that you've got one opening altogether, Lanson. Would you like to have an oyster or a egg pop? It's from Rebecca, Carrie, Hayley and Rachel. So it's from all the girls, Rebecca, Carrie, Hayley and Rachel. Oh, and lots of happy birthdays in the comments as well. Oyster, perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there any colours that you're hoping for? You've said the item, as I think she needs to know what colour to match with the necklace. So you've already told her the item. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I just never know if it's a surprise or not, so I don't like to say unless I get told otherwise, because I hate to ruin the surprise just in case. You'd like to keep your shells as well? Brilliant. So let's go down. Let's just grab one of these for your shells and open up your oyster. So like I said, are there any colours that you're hoping for? Good luck. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There is a little bit of flesh there. We can definitely see there's no pearls there at all, and I'll clean that up for you in a moment. So let's have a squidge here. And actually before I was going to say before I have a squidge, but one pearl has popped out onto my keyboard. It's quite a large darker pearl, and I can see that you are twinning. Let me just have a squidge. And you are twinning with slightly darker pearls. Let me just clean this up for you as well. Shelby, yes, that's correct. That was the update I forgot to say. I'll update everybody shortly. But I'm just cleaning these up for you, Lanson. And then we'll go through your pearls here. So you do have twinning pearls, so you get to keep both of these pearls. One pearl goes on the jewellery and one pearl would be your loose pearl. Colour wise, you can choose to keep both, or you can swap one, or you can swap both if you would like to as well. Okay, so oyster number one is a chocolate and silver two-tonal pearl. So you can see the different chocolates and silvers as we go around there. Pearl number two is chocolate, silver and olive green. He's also got a couple of spots on him there. You can see there's slight little inclusions, little imperfections. So silver, chocolate and olive green. You're a twin, so it was meant to be. Oh, I love that. Okay, so what do you think on the colours? You've got more of a chocolate silver and a chocolate silver olive green. If you're happy to keep both of these, then that's perfect, they are yours. If you'd like to swap one or two, so this is number one or this is number two, let me know. So I'm going to run them through the board for you. So pearl number one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Pearl number two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. You'd like to keep both? Perfect. Now, which one would you like on the jewellery? Pearl number one or pearl number two? Rebecca says that she's WhatsApped you the jewellery, so you can see which pearls will go with it. So what I'll do is I'll just wrap up your shelves so you can have a quick look and decide. But you've got pearl one and pearl two, so I'll need to know which one you'd prefer to have on there. Pearl number two, so the one with more of the olivey green tones. I would pick that one as well, actually. Oh, let me just get a pen. Just, sorry. There we go. All my pens are under the table at the moment because I was redoing my desk. Okay, so pearl number 2 on the jewellery, that's this one. And then you said you're happy with this one, so we'll keep this one as well. So I'll pop this in here. Just going to write this down as well. Perfect, I've got that down for you then, my lovely. So I've wrapped up the shells, so they'll get sent along with your order as well. And again, I hope you and your twin then had a brilliant, or will have a brilliant birthday. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, so let me just mark that you are here. Brilliant. Michaela, yes, I can move you to the end of the current order list. That's absolutely fine. So I'll just move everybody else up one for now. Yay. Oh, no, from me, you're very welcome, Rebecca. And yeah, I hope you're happy as well with everything once it arrives. Right, up next then today is Amy Garrett. Amy, are you here? Of course, Laura, bless you. I hope they go to bed smoothly. So yes, it is the Charm of the Month tomorrow. That was the update I forgot to say. So we will be live tomorrow. We normally start from around 7:30 on the Charm of the Month day. There is still space available for the March monthly charm deal, 2024. This month the pearl has to go on the jewellery. So normally I give an option whether you have the pearl on or off. This month the pearl has to be on there. So do keep that in mind. And Amy, hello, hello, hello. You've had a pants day, so you're looking forward to this. Oh, bless you, Amy. Well, I hope your evening cheers you up and you have a better day tomorrow. Bless you. So, Amy, you have got 3 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops or a mix of each, my lovely? Oh, that's good going, Laura. Oh, I don't blame her, Christy. Although I do hope that you can get her to lay down. But yeah, I don't blame her. Maybe one of her teddies can look over her and like protect her from them tonight. That they won't come near her with the protection teddy in the bed. You'd like to have oysters and donate the shells. Perfect. So 3 oysters, 1, 2, and 3. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Amy? So 1, 2, 3. Let's go down. So oyster number 1, are there, like I said, any colours you're hoping for? Light pop there. Oh, and you do have a little runaway there. Oh, Now, I know you said donate the shell. However, I am going to show you this. If there is an unusual shell, I do like to show you just in case. Now, this one, it's got a pearl blister on, but it's a very, very almost formed. Let me see if I can get it focused. Like, it just needed to form a little bit more and you would have had like a baby pearl in there. Hang on. So it's like a, oh, it's wobbly. Okay, so it's not fully still. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little ball which is on the side, and it does have a split in it, so I can see it is wobbly. But yeah, would you like to keep that, or are you still happy to donate it? Heather, bless you. Thank you for these stars there. Right, so I did say we do have a runaway, so a coral runaway there, but let me still have a squidge in here for you. Keep that one. Yep, I thought so. That's absolutely fine. And there's no more in that one. Oh, and you've got a little bit of a pearl blister on this side as well. So I'll keep the matching set for you. And obviously when you receive it, you can see if you'd like to keep it or not, because I know it's quite hard to see on the camera there. Okay, so you've got a brighter coral from your first oyster. Oh, I might have to remove the camera today. Sometimes it needs to be in a different angle for it to focus. But there we go. So a brighter coral to start, almost into that pinky watermelon colour. Moving on to oyster number 2. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh. You are twinning. There's no more in that one. Twinning with silver purple twins, Amy. Now that one does look like he's more purple than the other. So this one is the more silver of the two. So you can definitely see he does have a purple overtone, but overall he's more silver. This one has got more of a purple tone to him. Okay, so silver purple twins, one slightly more purple than the other. Colleen, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well there, my lovely. Amy, moving on to your last oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And you have triples. You have got 3 pearls in that one. So you had an oyster with 1, an oyster with 2, and an oyster with 3 pearls. If we just go through these 3 colours for you, you've got a lighter autumn peach, a slightly brighter autumn peach, slightly not fully rounded. You can see that it's almost like a flatter middle area, and then a gorgeous dark chocolate silver. Okay, what do you think to these? So twinning silver purples, a coral, light autumn peach, darker autumn peach, and a chocolate silver. Now, if I run these through the board for you, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. he's a 6.5. Slightly more silver with the silver purple twins is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The one with more purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Your chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Brighter awesome peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the lighter awesome peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Do I have black cherries? I'll definitely have a look for you. Let me just wrap these up for you. Sharon Marie, bless you. Thank you for the stars there as well. Again, that's very kind of you, my lovely. How many black cherries are you looking for, Amy? Let's have a little look. I think this one's probably, actually no, that's darker. So that one's the darkest I can do at the moment. So if you're happy with this one, I'll need to know which colour you'd like to swap out. So if you're happy with that one, swap the lighter autumn peach. Oh, okay, perfect. Are there any other colour swaps that you'd like to do? And if not, which ones would you like where? I don't have any sea blues, no, I'm afraid. So there is a long wait for sea blues. I've got a lot of people on the wait list for one. Of course, if you wanted to go on the wait list, then we can do that for you. But just to let you know that obviously there is that wait there. The red on the crystal charm, yes. The more purple silver on the other. Perfect. And then just confirm for me, are you happy with the others there as your loose pearls? So these ones here, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? We're going to bring you back up. Oh, can you have the other silver purple on a lobster fitting and the coral on a hoop fitting? Yes. So invoice for lobster with the silver purple. Okay, so those invoices are definitely going to get sent across tomorrow. Okay, so they'll definitely be sent out tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And then the rest are perfect. Brilliant. So let me just bring these up as well. And that's up there for you. Okay, Amy, thank you for the donation with those shells. I've wrapped up this one, like I said, just because it does have that little extra bobble on there on the inside of the shell. It is loose though, it's cracked on one side, so I'm hoping it will stay intact for you. But Amy, that's brilliant. That's safe up there, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Shelley, bless you. Thank you for the stars. That's very kind of you. And Amy, you're very, very welcome. So I was just trying to get the fan in the right place where it doesn't blow everything everywhere. Okay, right. Up next then today is... Oh, I've got my order list in the wrong order. 1 second. There we go. Up next is Laura Hodges. Laura, are you here? Sorry, because I changed it on the... Because up next would have been Michaela, but we've moved her, so I just needed to make sure everything was in the correct order. So Laura Hodges, or Hodges, I think it's Hodges. I hope that's pronounced correctly. If it's not Laura, I do apologise. Yes, Wendy, go for it. If I can answer, I will. So currently looking for Laura Hodges. Laura, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Laura, please comment on her comment because it will bring it forward so I can see as well. Carrie, hello. When will we be getting the ready-made studs back in? The crystal ones, Liz? So the ready-made ones that were on the website for a long time were the ready-made crystal pearl studs. If you would like the normal real pearl studs ready-made, I used to do that, but I haven't done that in a very long time. The crystal ones, I'll make a note. I took them off because I wanted to go through and get all the numbers back up and see if I can get some different colours in. So I can definitely make a note to put them, to get them on the website in the next stock up. So crystal studs back on. Depending, so Wendy, if you can send me a photo first, then, and if I can see that obviously that the pearl can be fitted, then that wouldn't be a problem. But please send a photo first just so I can confirm that, because I wouldn't want you to send it here for me to sort of say, actually, no, I can't do this, and would have to send it back again. So yeah, send me a photo over. Obviously include all of the information in the email as well, just in case, just as a reminder for me. But yeah, if I can, then yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. Right, last call for Laura Hodges. If not, we'll move on. So Laura, are you here? The pendant you named doesn't have your name on it. Heather. Do you know which pendant it was, my lovely? And then I can make a note, because I'm going to be updating the website tomorrow and it's going to go live for everybody to be able to purchase them. So yeah, remind me which one it was, and then I can definitely, when I update the website, I can add in that information, because you should definitely have it on, because it should be at the bottom of the information. Right, so let's move on from Laura. So if she comes on, we can potentially add her back in again, depending on what time she comes on. So let's mark her as not here at the moment. Up next then would be Carrie Bully. Carrie, are you here? Oh, Connor, hello. Carrie isn't going to be able to come on today. She's asked if she can be pushed back to Friday. Oh, bless her. Well, I hope everything's okay, Connor. I can definitely move her as well. I'm just logging on. Did she comment on the post on the page, or is it? No, okay, I can't see her there. Okay, well, Connor, thank you for letting me know. The forget-me-not one. I'm so sorry, Heather. It would have just been completely my fault of not... I've put forget-me-not. It would have been human error where I was putting everyone's name on. I would have got into the swing of it and completely just missed that section. So I'm so sorry. But you will definitely have it on. When I update the website tomorrow and all the stock gets moved so it goes live, you'll definitely be on there, okay? Because you did name it, so you will get your name on there as well. Oh, bless her, Connor. That's absolutely not a problem. Like I said, I hope she's all okay, and I'll just make a note that she's not going to be here today, and then she can get moved. Okay. Right, that means up next then is Megan Taylor Troyer. Megan, are you here? I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink, but you'll still be able to see me, just not sideways. But Megan, are you here? In fact, let me just finish. Excuse me. I've got a tea here, but I've got a bottle of water. So I thought, you know what, I might as well just finish that. I would like a custom-made bracelet. How would you go about it? So, Kate, we've got lots and lots of different types of bracelet bases on the website. I'll pop the link in the comments for you. So have a look there and see if there's any bases that you like. And then from that point onwards, it would be depending on what you wanted on it. If you wanted to fill it all up with pearls, if you wanted to get certain coloured pearls, it would depend how many openings you'd like with it. So to be honest, if you pop me an email over with all of your questions, it'll be the best place I can get back to you to answer. Emma, I won't know off the top of my head, but if you pop me an email over with your order number, I can definitely have a look for you. And Meg, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Let's mark that you are indeed here. Okay, so Meg, you have got 2 openings altogether Which two would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops, or one of each? Okay, there we go. Is the live saying for people that we've been on for 2.5 hours? We've only been on for 40 minutes, but I think because I set it up 2 hours ago, it's showing funnily. Or is it just on my end? Doesn't say. Fair enough. 40 minutes, Liz. Okay, yep, fair enough. It's just my end then. Nicola, hello. Facebook did go a little bit funny earlier, but I logged back in. I sort of had no problems from then. So yeah, we're here today. One of each, Meg, and you'd like to donate your shells. Okay. Oh, there we go. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? Let's dive in here as well. I've just got a piece of hair going into my eye. Did I get it? No. Oh, I'm having a mare today. Maybe it's an eyelash. Right, we're going to start with your egg pop and then we'll do your oyster afterwards. So, good luck, my lovely. You have got 3 pearls in your egg pop. So you've got this lighter pink, so it is a blush pink. You've got a bridal white, and you've got a darker gunmetal grey. So blush pink, bridal white, and a gunmetal grey. If we then move on to your oyster, light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So again, there's no pearls on that side at all. You're hoping for icy blues and purples, but the charms are teacher gifts. Oh, I love that. For your son's teachers, and those are their favourite colours. Okay. Now you've got a chocolate bronze from your oyster. Quite a large sized chocolate bronze here. What do you think to these? Now, of course, if you'd like to swap some for the icy blue and purples, that's absolutely fine. Or if you're happy with these, that's fine as well. So I'll need to know which 2 you'd like on your jewellery. So blush pink, bridal white, gunmetal grey, and a chocolate bronze. So if I start running them through the board, the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Your chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. It was close to a 9. It was close. but it's not quite. Bless you. But what do you think to these, my lovely? Can we swap the white and the gunmetal? Yes. For an icy blue and a purple. If you've got any two-tonals, I would love them. I don't have any two-tonal blues, I'm afraid. And I'll have a look to see if I've got any of the two-tonal purples. But I know we don't have any blues just because they have all been claimed recently. And about every 6 months or so, I do go through. So what I do is the normal pearls and the pearl swap pots. So after each live, that swap pot sort of gets bigger until I have time to put them all away. And then when I put them away, I sort of just put them in, unless there's obvious two-tonal ones, I just put them away in colour groups. And then about every 6 months or so, I will go through the pots and sort of decanter any two-tonal pearls into the two-tonal ones. Like I said, unless there's obvious ones, but two-tonal pearls, not a lot of them do get swapped out a lot of the time. But yeah, sorry, I know I've got some two-tonal silver purples. There we go. So we've definitely got the blue. And then we've got 3 purples to choose from. Okay, so this is purple number 1. So they're all purple and silver. So this one's dark, so it's like a dark and bright purple with silver flashes as well. So that's pearl number 1. Pearl number 2 is a very light purple silver. So silver base with the purple overtone. Again, he's two-tonal because he's got more areas of brighter purple than others. And then pearl number 3 is again a purple silver, but with darker purple compared to the middle one. So silver and purple. Are any of those what you're looking for? So 1, 2 or 3? Are any of those what you're looking for? You love number 1. Okay, so hopefully that blue's okay for you as well. If you're happy with those 4 pearls then, which 2 would you like on the jewellery? If of course there are any other colour swaps that you'd like to do, please just let me know and we can do that. So you've got the chocolate bronze, blush pink, icy blue and two-tonal silver and purple. Oh, let me just refresh my comments because I don't know if I'm seeing... blue and the purple on the charm. Okay, so blue and purple. You'd like two-tone showing. You'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting on the pink, and you'd like any two-tonal or imperfections showing on that as well. Okay, perfect. I've got that down for you, which means that the chocolate pearl is your loose pearl. Let me just pop these all in here for you. Now the invoice will definitely get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, Megan. I hope the teachers will be happy with everything as well. And thank you for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Heather, yes. Yes, but you'll have to remind me at your order, and I can make a note and sort it out for you that way, if that's okay. So the answer is yes, but please remind me if I don't remember. Perfect. But yeah, that's popped up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Donia, bless you. Well, thank you for joining us today. Up next today is Jane Dunn. Jane, are you here? Oh, bless you, Meg. You're jealous of the purple. It'll be hard to give it away. Well, I hope they love it as much as that you would. Jane, you're here. Hello. Okay, Jane, so you've got a normal opening and then a 25 pearl oyster. So if we do your normal opening first and then your 25 pearl oyster afterwards, if that's okay. So with the normal opening, would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? So oyster or a egg pop. Oyster, donate the shells. Brilliant. I'm just going to put these egg pops, they've sort of made a runaway escape. There we go. Okay, so with your oyster, donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Let's go down. Liz, bless you. Thank you for the donation with these stars there. So, oyster, Jane, good luck. Slight double pop there. Ooh, now I can see a peeper. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. Now, if I turn this around so you can see what I see at the top, I can see 3 peepers there. Let me just have a squidge. 1, 2, 3. Just have a squidge, see if there's any more. No more in that one. Oh, sorry. Now, let's dry these up. So you have triples. So 3 pearls in that first oyster here. So we've got a light pastel apple green. He's that yellowy green shade again, so it's sort of in between the yellow and green, but I am going to say it's more of a base green. He's slightly funky shaped as well. He's almost goes into like a little point. So there we go. You can see that almost like a diamond shape. Again, so not fully round, so if you're not happy with that, I can of course swap it for you at the end. You've then got two blues. Here is blue number 1, and then blue number 2 is just slightly darker. He does have a little imperfection, little inclusion on there, but slightly darker. So they are more Pepsi blues. One slightly lighter, one slightly darker. I'm actually going to say it's in between a Pepsi and a TARDIS blue. Gorgeous triple pearls there. There's another pearl in the tray. So down there is just oyster juice, which is sort of dried. Obviously it gets cleaned up at the end. If there was other pearls, it would sort of move around. I hope that clears it up. Is that what you could see? That little sort of little, I don't want to say stain because it will get cleared up afterwards. No, don't be sorry, Leanne, because obviously if I miss anything, I'd like to know. So definitely shout out if you think you see something, because then I'll have a look just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Right, so those 3 to start with, Jane. Would you like to do any swaps or anything now with those? Or are you happy for me to open up the 25 pearl oyster and then we can decide at the end? But it's up to you. I am going to just measure these 3 though for you. So the slightly of the darker blues is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The lighter of the blues is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So those 2 are different sizes. And then the greeny yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Go for the 25, of course we can. So let me bring you back up and we will dive in here. So your 25 pearl oyster. Oh, kitchen towels blowing everywhere again. Let's get this open. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate the shells with these ones at all? And let's go back down again. So good luck, Jane. Oh, double sharp pop there. Oh, okay, so the shell did break off slightly there. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Donate the shells. Perfect. Oh, so we do have a runaway. See brighter pearls there. And there's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. And we do have a couple of runaways. Oh wow, look at those purples. Right, let's have a squidge. Okay, so this is like a 25 pearl oyster I have not seen before. The colours here, you've sort of got very similar tones. So from historically with the 25 pearl oyster, we've sort of got a almost rainbow of colours. With this one, we've got very similar colours before moving on to another colour group. So it's going to be, I mean, yeah, look at these. This is like a, oh wow, I don't know what to say. Right, let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. I mean, yeah, they are stunning. But very, very similar. So we've sort of got different tones here. Let me go through. No, I haven't either, Melanie. So let me just dry this up. I always hit the jackpot with oysters I get from my supplier. I mean, I'm always surprised. I'm always surprised. Okay, so I'm just drying them up here. Oh my gosh, wow. So let's go through this here. So as always, I'm going to start with the darker ones towards the top, lighter ones towards the bottom. If you'd like me to measure the largest and smallest, no, sorry, I normally measure the largest and smallest, but if you'd like me to measure them all, then that's absolutely fine. Just let me know, Jane, and I can do so. Okay, so darker pearls then. I can definitely see we've got quite a few mottled ones, which is why I'm sort of questioning where to start. So this one is, I mean, it's gorgeous mottled gunmetal grey. So if I go round, yeah, you can see it's a base gunmetal grey, and then you've got stunning silver, lighter grey mottled colouring to him. Can you see that there? He is lovely. Oyster number 2 again is a gunmetal grey, and he's just got a couple of the lighter spots to him. Yes, that one does look marbled-esque. This one is just, I don't know if you can see again, but he's got more of just lighter spots to him. Can you see just there? I know it's quite hard with the lighting lights. Obviously the big white sections are just like if I can shade it, you can see it's just the light reflection. So, but they will always stay in the same place no matter where the pearl goes. So that's how you know what they are. But yeah, this one does have sort of lighter areas to him. You've got, so again, I'm just trying to pick out mottledy ones. I'm not sure. No, I think the best bet is just to hold it up so we can see together, because I think that's then. Now this one looks like he's got a hint of green to him, so he's almost like a two-tonal gunmetal, and then in some areas he goes from a gunmetal to a green. Oh, and a dark spot. Can you see that there? I thought, oh, has that got like a little inclusion on? But no, that is actually just a dark spot in the middle. It looks like a little eye. It's completely flat though, as in there isn't a little dent or anything. It is literally just like a little darker spot. So it's like a dark green eye. Your next one is a darker gunmetal grey. And then you've got a, sorry, I'm bringing it closer to my face each time just so I can see the colours. So this one has got a green in him as well. So a dark gunmetal grey with that green flash. So you've got 3 gunmetal greys, 1, 2 and 3, and then this one and this one have got green in them. Yes, like a forest green. Okay. So your next one is again a slightly mottled gunmetal grey, but this one does have the flash of green and blue in him. So he's, can you see that? Again, it's quite hard to show you. Let me get closer. Is it going to focus on the closer? Let's see. So you can see you've got the lighter patches, and then you've got blue and green in here. So green's there, then blue's there at the top. another mottled marbled ones. This one's more obvious like the first one we saw. So base darker colours with the lighter veins almost going across. I think veins is a good word. Oh, and this one is very, very spotty with the lighter colours. So it's very, I'm in like shock with these colours of here. Now, of course, with these, Jane, if you would like to swap for more of like a rainbow-esque of colours, I can definitely do that for you. I can either just sort of go wild and you can let me know, just make it a rainbow, and I'd make it a rainbow. Or if you wanted to pick certain colours, that's fine as well. Or of course, if you're happy with all of these, then that's perfect. So it's going to be completely up to you. Your next pearl again is a darker gunmetal and green, so more into towards a forest green. And then the last one is a slightly brighter forest green. So 10 darker pearls there. Some greens and blues. I'd want you to make me a rainbow. Well, yeah, because I'm yeah. I don't know what to say. Right, let's move on to your, I want to move into these purples. Look at this. So this is a Mavender and Lavender two-tonal pearl. So you've got darker and lighter purples here. So Lavender and Mavender two-tonal purple. You've got 5 purples here. So another lavender purple, a two-tonal lavender and Mavender one again. So you've got the brighter purple there, the lighter purple there. Again, another two-tonal one. And this one actually has got a little point, a little nub into him. So let me just readjust. So can you see just there at the top, he's got a little point to him. So again, if you're not happy with that, I can swap him at the end. And then a two-tonal on the end there. So gorgeous purples there. You then have got a cream. Where's that one I saw a second ago? This one is a cream and yellow two-tonal pearl. So I'm just trying to grab it where we can see. Okay, so cream and splash of yellow at the top there. Again, let me just readjust. There we go. So cream and there it is, yellow pearl. Sorry, I'm just getting it refocused. There we go. You've got a cream. I think these are more creams. How cool is that? I'm like flabbergasted. And then your last cream. So this one is more of a bridal white. You've got the cream with the yellow, and then you've got the 3 in between, which are more creamy, if that makes sense. But that yellow and cream, I'm hoping you can see that it's like a flash of yellow to him. And then moving on to watermelon pinky pearls at the bottom. So this one is a really bright, bold watermelon. You've got a pinky, slightly more pinky one. So still watermelon, but it's got that gorgeous pink overtone. A second pinky watermelon, which is mottled, so you can see lighter areas to him there. And then your last one, which is slightly smaller, slightly lighter. Oh my wow. Okay, so very, very sort of all different sizes, all different sort of shapes and shades, but very colour coordinated with this one. I'm just going to add in the blues and the yellowy green at the top. Now, like I said, if you're happy with these, then that's perfect. I mean, looking at your item, you could sort of go alternate with the colours with your item, which would be quite cool. But I'm very happy, like I said, to swap these or or not. So it's going to be up to you. But Jane, what do you think, my lovely? So if I do the largest and smallest, smallest has got to try that yellow and cream. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. I think actually the creams are looking to be the smallest. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So I say your smallest is a 6.5. Largest wise, we're going to try the middle watermelon. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And this mottled gunmetal at the top, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So I'm going to say your smallest is a 6.5, largest is an 8. So if I hold these back up for you, what do you think, my lovely? What would you like to do? Rainbow of my choosing. Yes. Okay. I've actually brought it closer to me. Now obviously I'm going to pick rainbow of my choosing. However, if I pick a colour that you're not happy with, just let me know at the end and I can swap for you. So I'm doing it off camera for a minute. And then I can put it all on. Right, let's do these ones and see what you think. Okay, so I went for Sunshine Yellow, Autumn Peach, Sea Green, TARDIS Blue, and Hot Pink. What do you think to those? Again, if you're not happy with any of the ones I added in, we can swap them for a different colour. I can sort of try again. Oh, those are perfect. Oh, brilliant. Okay, what do you think to your other colours? Are you happy with those? Love them all. Okay, so just to confirm, you're happy with all of these. Is that all correct? If I just bring you back up here. Honestly, I'm like flabbergasted. I'm now like wanting to see what else is going to happen. So just before I start moving them, are you happy with all of these? Can somebody want to be added back in? Oh, Laura, yes, of course I can add you back into the end of the order list, my lovely. The purples, honestly, they look stunning, don't get me wrong. Right, let me start popping all of these in here for you then. There we go. Jane, my lovely, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. An updated order list, yes, of course you can. There we go, that one there. I haven't checked to see if we've had any other orders through on the website, but that's the order list I've got as it stands at the moment. Okay, up next then today is Donna Topping. Donna, are you here? What time was Facebook down? Because I didn't actually experience it down. I just experienced that I had to log back in again. Donna, I did think that might be the case. Because a couple of people weren't here and sort of moved the day, it changed your timings, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I can move you down, that's not a problem. So up next then is, now Michaela Powell wanted to be moved to the end. Sorry, at that point she did move to the end. So Michaela, are you here yet? If not, I can move you down as well. Till 4:30. Ah, see, I was out 2:30 until 6 doing the school run and picking Aaron up because it's a long old circular drive. So yeah, I probably missed it all. Yes, of course, Michaela, not a problem. So let's move you down as well. So up next then is Nicola Dunn. Nicola, are you here? Nicola Dunn, are you here? Nicola, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Nicola, you have got 3 openings all together, and you'd like to have oysters. You'd like to donate your shells. Perfect. Are there certain colours, Nicola, that you're hoping for? So 1, 2, and 3. So let's go down. So let's start with oyster number 1. Good luck. So we've got a light pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls in that side. It is Elaine, yes. Nicola, in your first oyster, you are twinning. Twinning with yellow twins here. Now these look like they are lemon yellow, so it's in between sort of the lightest and the brightest yellows. Quite larger pearls here as well. If we just get this focused, I'll show you. So pearl number 1 from the yellow twins is this one. So he does have a little imperfection on him there. I think though it's quite hard to see unless the light catches it. So that's pearl number 1. Pearl number 2 I think is visually ever so slightly larger. Definitely not a lot in it, but just slightly larger, and is also slightly two-tonal as well. So pearl number 1 and 2. Your next oyster. Sharp pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway, but I'll show you this first. There's your mother of pearl. A little bit of a pearl blister in there as well. I knocked it, and oh, actually you have got 2 runaways there. And let me just have a squidge in here for you. So you are twinning with no more in that one. Your second set of twins, Nicola, and they are silver purple twins as well. So again, I'll show you through. So this is pearl number 1. And pearl number 2. So they are slightly different to each other, but not massively so, if that makes sense. And then moving on to your last oyster. Triple pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a autumn peach. That's what I'm thinking, Nikki. Will the batch be like the batch that I've received? Will it be similar, or was that one like a unique one? I'm like so curious now. Okay, so your autumn peach here, Nicola, is a two-tonal autumn peach. So he's larger and brighter colours. He has also got these imperfections, almost like little ridges on him, just there as you go around. So two-tonal yellows, twinning yellows, twinning silver purples, and then a two-tonal autumn peach. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then they are yours, and I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them, of course, for colours of your choice. So this is yellow number 2. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5, so they're the same size there. And then the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Nicola, what do you think? What would you like to do? Yeah, the game will definitely be launched for Friday. Again, I did say it will be launched for today. Aaron has an abscess and it threw me for the start of the week organising everything extra. So all I can do is apologise. Like you saw on Friday, it is all ready to go. It just needs to all be sort of uploaded and sorted out onto the website. So that it will definitely be on for Friday. I'll even possibly even get it on like sort of the next couple of days instead. Oh, bless you, Gemma. I know, Laura, but I just really, really, really hate saying a timeline of something and then it doesn't get done. I just hate it. And obviously it happens. And I understand that obviously I'm a work from home business. Because it is at home, obviously it's the family are here, so it's not set working hours. So it does get, as anyone who works from home or is self-employed or anything like that will know, it does get hard. But again, that shouldn't be an excuse. And I just, yeah. But I'm going to get everything sorted, ready tomorrow and get it all sorted. Jill, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. That's very kind of you. Oh, Nicola, autumn peach on the bracelet. Brilliant. But you'd like to have that on a lobster. Yes. And then the yellows on the earrings. Brilliant. So then it would just be the silver purples as your loose pearls. Are you, just confirm for me, are you happy with those? Thank you, Laura. He's definitely better today than he was yesterday. Definitely, I think. But it's just a case of letting the antibiotics do their work. And he's got the dentist on Sunday to do. I think they said they're going to do a root canal on it. Bless him. So yeah, as long as the antibiotics take the infection away by the time he gets there on Sunday, he should have the issue fixed. Bless him. They have got him in quickly to be seen. So Nicola, sorry my lovely, I just need you to confirm if you're happy with these as your loose pearls. One icy blue and one sunshine yellow. It really is, Laura. Especially someone like Aaron who he doesn't normally let things stop him. So if he's like in pain or doesn't feel well, he just plows on, doesn't moan, doesn't say anything about it, and he'll just get on with life. But when then something floors him, like, you know he's in pain, bless him. And then, okay, so you'd like these to have the, let me try that again. You'd like to have these on lobster fittings as well. Okie dokie. So just confirm if you're happy with these colours for me. No, we're not, Gemma. That's what I said to him. It's like he wanted to feel sympathy pains because I had mine out, and then he's felt it, and then it's actually turned into something bad. So we've both gone at the same time. It's really bizarre how we've both gone at the same time, but it is what it is. So you'd like to have the peach, the yellow, and the icy blue on lobster fittings. The invoice for that will definitely get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So let me pop this on here. Thank you as well, Nicola, for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, Laura, bless you, bless your heart. And I completely understand. Now, my sisters would be like, why? But like, for example, Aaron's at work all day. I miss him and can't wait for him to be home, even if then I'm in the office working. But to know he's home makes me feel safe. So I can understand where you're coming from, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Well, I say that because obviously my sisters, like their husbands may have to work away for weeks at a time. But for me, that would literally, like, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd cry every night because that's not I just wouldn't be able to. It's just, yeah. I'm eating my hair again. Ugh. Over, can a full total be put together? It can, Nicola. However, if it's spread across different orders, so those orders not necessarily would be sent together, but they wouldn't be sent out until that one invoice was paid, if that makes sense. So if you're waiting from invoices from different places, I can then combine it, but all of those would have a note not to be released until that one has been paid. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I can do that for you. Let me make a note. No, don't. I completely understand, Laura. Our Aarons need to be with us, and then we are happy. So send one big combined invoice instead. That's fine, my lovely. I'll do that for you. Okay, now I am just waiting for Aaron to come in quickly because I do just need to take a really, really quick comfort break. And he has said that he can sit and talk to you. He might be, his face, if he doesn't move his face for a while, it does sort of swell and get tight. So he might not move his mouth much, or if he's been in there sort of doing that, then he'll be able to talk to you properly. So let me just see if he's coming in. If not, I'll do the next opening and then I can go afterwards. Oh, bless you, Nicola. Then, yeah, not a problem at all. No, you shouldn't have to mask anything at all. You feel the way you feel, and your Aaron loves you no matter what. Therefore, Feel the way you feel. I'm sure he understands, which is all that matters. Oh, he's coming now. So I hope you don't mind, but I really, really quickly need to take a quick comfort break. I've had like 1,500 teas today. So I'm going to be back again in a moment. When I get back, Kaz Man, you are up next, my lovely. So Kaz, if you're here, bear with me a moment and I'll be back. Here he is.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, he's talking okay. So I've told them about your abscess, but I just really quickly need to have a comfort break. Nip to the ladies' room. Back in a second. Thank you, Bob. Oh.
Hello. How is everybody? Hey, Laura. Hello, Liz. Hello, hello, hello. We all know the drill by now. What are we doing? What are we saying? What are we crafting? What did I do to the tooth fairy? The tooth fairy doesn't like me. I haven't had the best of luck with teeth at the moment. The abscess has mostly gone down at the moment, saying that it kind of goes up and down and up and down, so I'm fairly certain I'll be puffy a bit later. Hello Mary, hey Jane, hey Carol-Ann, hey Heather. Tender is probably the best way of describing Heather. Hey Brittany, hey Diane, hey Gary. Living the dream, Gary. You know how it is. Thank you, Melanie. I hope I feel better soon as well. It's your birthday, so you're out with the family. Oh, very nice, Shell. Hope you're doing something lovely. Hello, Helen. Oh, and happy birthday, by the way. Hello, Emma. Hello, Wanda.
Stay.
I look swollen. Yeah, not as bad as...
It was like double the size of that.
Yeah, I was barely using this side of my face yesterday, and even this morning I just went into the office and it was, hello everybody, how are you?
Oh, thank you for that. I just really needed to.
Making a chameleon tail for World Book Day. Very nice, very nice. Did you see your bit, Bob?
No, where was it? I didn't even look. I ran to the loo and back again.
It was on the table next to your tea.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to guess it?
It's fine, I'll bring it in.
Okay.
She's back.
Are you sure?
It's all good.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, doodly pips.
Oh, gosh. No, careful. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much for coming in, bub. Oh, dearie me. Everyone says get well soon. He said thank you. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. Is he able to eat? We had mashed potato, sausages and peas and gravy for dinner, and he ate the mashed potato, so he is, if it's not the full thing, but he is, which is good. Right, what am I looking at? Let me see.
There's the tea. I'll do it all in white next time.
Yeah, let me have a look. So, he is a lovely man. He really is.
Why, thank you.
Up next today is Kaz Man. Kaz, are you here? If anything, Bab, there might have to be the touchiest bit slightly further apart because these here are all smaller, and look, they're all touching, knocking each other out.
No worries.
So like it's just a couple, maybe 2 more mil slightly apart more.
Cool.
Is that okay? Sorry, Aaron's just making me something basically for the pearls to sit on when I photo them. Ice cream is good. He can't have anything cold right now. Yes, Kirsten, I believe so. If you need to go, you need to go, Helen. I agree. I've drank so much tea today. It's been crazy. So currently looking for Kaz Man. I'm just going to scroll back up just in case I've missed you, Kaz. Okay, haven't seen her yet. I'm just going to refresh it as well. If anyone else can see Kaz, please comment on her comments. It will bring it forward so I can see them. And Kaz, if you're here, possibly type I'm invisible because that will also bring it forward so I can see as well. A heat pad, yes. So what I gave him is I have a electric heat blanket, and it's a literally just a small one. I have it for I had my endometrioma, didn't I, which I had the operation to remove, which is also coming back, which is another story. But anyway, heat helps that. So yeah, the little heat blanket he's sort of been having as a just wrapped around that part of his face basically. He even took it to work today. You just plug it in and it's electric, it just heats up. So yeah, he has been not walking around, but having that in each section of the house he goes into. Bless him. But it can get very hot though, so you've got to be careful with it. Right, last call for Kaz, if not we'll move on. So Kaz man, are you here? Tooth pain I think is the worst pain. Although Aaron, where did I get Karen from? Aaron has also had kidney stones in the past, and he was that are the two things I've only ever seen him in pain in, is toothache and kidney pain, the kidney stones pain. I haven't seen him, apart from when he had his near-death accident, but they're the only two things he's actually ever sort of actually stopped him from normal life pain. Right, I haven't seen Kaz, so we're going to move on. If she comes on, we will add her in again, but again, it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Mackenzie Johnson. Mackenzie, are you here? Oh, bless you, Gary. I can imagine that wasn't nice. Hopefully you feel better now. I suppose if it burst, the pressure went a little bit, possibly. Bless you. Oh, Laura, when you was pregnant, that's, bless your heart, that is a lot to deal with. Yes, Brittany, that's what Aaron was floored with them. He said use an ice pack. Oh really, Julie? I always go for heat with tooth pain, but okay, that's good to know. So currently looking for Mackenzie Johnson. Mackenzie, are you here? Now I'm just refreshing this so I don't miss it. Kirsten, we're fully booked for 25 pearl oysters tonight. I am taking like normal orders. Oh my gosh, I'm taking normal orders, but 25 pearl oysters, I'm only doing a certain amount a night. So fully booked for those tonight and Friday now, but we've still got openings to do them on Sunday. Gosh, Laura, bless your heart. I'm guessing you got them out and then baby out. Well done you. Right, I haven't seen Mackenzie, so let's move on. So up next then is Heather Dix. Heather, are you here? Oh, I'll make a note about the postage, Heather. Really, Georgina, you had a tooth abscess during COVID, no dentist, and you ended up with sepsis. Bless your heart. Wow. Now, Heather was definitely here earlier. Oh no, Heather, I saw you a moment ago as well. So, Heather Dix, are you here? I've just made a note about the P&P, so I can refund that back to you. I can do it tomorrow morning when I process everything through, if that's okay. Oh, you go for the extra hoop fitting instead. That's fine. What's the hoop fitting? So an hoop fitting is £3.50, unless you mean the jump ring, which is, bear with me, £1.50. Which one did you mean? Let me just make, basically we'll do your openings then, and then let me know what you'd like to do, and I can obviously use it as a credit and do that, or refund it for, or whatever you'd like to do, if that makes sense. Yeah? Sorry, I keep eating my hair today. I'm in a really chatty mood. So I keep going on really tangents, so I want to apologise. But Heather, you do have 3 openings altogether. I haven't touched oysters yet, have I? No, I haven't. So I'm just going to make it so I there we go. It looks a bit funny, but I'm not going to have hair blowing in my face now. So 2 pops, 1 oyster. Brilliant. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? It's good to chat. It is good to chat. Sometimes I just don't get to talk. Obviously Aaron's not talking much, so I don't get to talk throughout the day. So sometimes by the time I get to a live, I end up yabbering on. I just think you guys are thinking, be quiet, we're just here to get the oyster openings done. Right, let's go down. So you'd like to donate your shells. We're going to start with the 2 egg pops, and then we'll do your oyster. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So egg pop number 1, my lovely. Oh, 3 pearls in that one. So you've got a, oh, look at him. He's a gorgeous sunshine yellow and peach. Oh, he's 2-tonal. Look at him. So he's yellow and then peach when you go around this side. So autumn peach and yellow pearl. How cool is he? I love that. Love, love, love that 2-tonal yellow and peach. You've then got a darker rosy gold. He does have a little imperfection on him. Just there down the front. And then you've got this TARDIS blue as well. Helen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Moving on to egg pop number 2. Three pearls in that one. Now this time we've got a 2-tonal autumn peach, so lighter and brighter autumn peach. A darker, oh wow. Oh, he's a dark purple. Okay, so I thought he was a midnight blue then. I suddenly thought, I've got a waiting list for midnight blues. But he's a gunmetal and purple pearl. On the camera, he is looking more blue, but to me here, he looks more gunmetal and purple. But no, on the camera, he is looking more blue. So, but hopefully you can see the purple and gunmetal there as well. And then you've got this brighter watermelon. Okay, so 6 pearls from your egg pops. And then if we move on to your oyster opening, Heather. Soft pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. Oh, 1 and 2. You are twinning. Twinning with chocolatey olive green twins. Now visually they do look like they're slightly different sizes. So it's a chocolate base with silver olive green overtones to him. This is pearl number 1. So you can see, oh, he's got a little dimple there. So you can see chocolate and silver, then a gorgeous olive green overtone. So that's pearl number 1. Pearl number 2 is slightly more chocolate and silver compared to the olive green, but he does have flashes of olive green there. Okay, what do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, Heather, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If, of course, you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got the two-tonal yellow and autumn peach, dark rose gold, and then a TARDIS blue. Two-tonal autumn peach, that two-tonal dark gunmetal grey and purple watermelon, and then twinning chocolate olive silvers. Now, if I run them through the board, the yellow and peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The gunmetal and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the two-tonal autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Chocolate olive silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5 as well. So the twins are measuring the same size there. The yellow on the charm, so the yellow and autumn peach on the charm, and then the autumn peach on the fitting. Which fitting would you like? The hoop fitting or the jump ring fitting? And with the yellow and peach, I'm guessing we'd like to have both halves showing, if that's correct. So we're going to have yellow with the two-tone showing on there. I don't have one on, let me bring you back up and then I'll obviously go back down so we can see. So on this one here, I don't have a hoop. I've got obviously a hoop on the charm, but I don't have an additional hoop with the openings, if that makes sense. So I don't have that on here, unless I've completely misunderstood, and if I have, please let me know. Obviously we can change it. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and I'm sure he will. I'm sure, like I said, he's on antibiotics, so they normally take 24 to 48 hours, don't they? So hopefully so he started yesterday morning. So hopefully tomorrow night he'll start to feel the benefits, maybe. You thought you ordered one? Oh, bless you. Okay, no. So on this one I don't have one here. I can send the invoice, as in the order invoice, over to you so you can see, or you can log on to the back office and you'll be able to bring it up to see as well. Can you be invoiced for the hoop fitting? Of course. Would you like me to use the credit from the P&P, so then it would just be 50p on the invoice and then just take that £3 off? Would you like to do that? Yeah, brilliant. That's absolutely fine. So if we go back down then, with the rest of these pearls, what do you think to these? Are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other colours you'd like to swap? I've taken away the two-tonal yellow and peach and the autumn peach, as they're on the items. 48 hours, Helen. Yeah, I thought it might be. Yes, they're great, Heather. Brilliant. Okay, bless you. Okay, so I won't be sending the refund through then. And I've wrote down it as a credit, and then I'll just credit it. So you will get a smaller invoice, but you'll see the difference on there. Okay, so that will all get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. Heather, I hope you're happy with that, and thank you for the donation with your shells as well, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. Updated order list, let me pop that in the comments. Sorry, I did see somebody comment not long ago. You're very, very welcome. Right, up next then is Laura Hodges. Laura, are you here? Laura, hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited. Laura, you've got one opening altogether. Which opening would you like? We've got oyster or egg pop. What would you prefer? Oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I did call you earlier, Mackenzie, but I'm very happy to add you back in again to the end of the order list. That's not a problem. Right, so your oyster, Laura. You'd like to keep your shells. Perfect. Oh, excuse me. So you'd like to keep your shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, good luck. We've got a light pop there. Now, there's your mother of pearls, so there's definitely no pearls on that side. I will just clean that up for you in a moment. And let's have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. So we've got a lemon yellow. I'm just going to clean your shells up for you, then we'll have a closer look at your pearl as well. Okay, so lemon yellow. Now I'm going to need to know if you're going to be happy with this one on your fitting, or you can choose to swap him if you would like to, Laura. So if I hold this up so you can see, here is your lemon yellow. What do you think to this one? Now I'm just going to run him through your board for you. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Excuse me, my voice today. Would you be able to swap for a green? Of course we can. Don't know the names of the greens, but more sea green. So yep, definitely there is a sea green. So let me grab a sea green for you so you can see. So if you have a look at this one here and let me know, is this one the colour you're looking for? That's perfect, brilliant. So let me take the yellow away, and if I bring you back up here, and then the green will go onto your fitting for you. And then I just need to wrap your shells up as well, my lovely. Okay, so Laura, I hope you're happy with that. There we go. Let's pop this up here for you. You're very, very welcome. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, up next then today is Donna topping with Carrie as well. So are you guys there? Hopefully I've moved you back enough, Donna. If you need me to move you back again, then I can do so. Just let me know. Mackenzie, I'm adding you back onto the end of the order list now as well. Oh, Donna, you're there. That's brilliant. So Oysters donate the shells, and Carson's there too. Carson, hello. I hope you're okay. So you've got one opening, one 4 pearl oyster and a 25 pearl oyster. So we'll do your normal opening and the 4 pearl oyster first, and then the 25 pearl oyster afterwards. So this one's the 4 pearl oyster. So we'll start with that one, but let me just grab the other oyster out as well. Okay, so let's go down. Oh, you've sent loyalty cards. I apologise, bear with me. I'll just have a quick look. Oh, I've just seen your, yep, hang on. Oh, yep, so you've got 3 loyalty cards as well. Just booking them in. So that was another 3 oysters then. So let me just grab those for you. So, oh, nearly dropped one. 1, 2, and 3. Are there any colours you're hoping for today? So just get these out of the packet. 2 and 3. Very welcome. I'm sorry I haven't seen the emails before. I'm definitely going to get caught up with them tomorrow. But right, let's go back down. So this one here is the 4 pearl oyster. These ones down the front are all the normal ones. So obviously we'll start with this one and then see how we go. So we'd like to donate the shells. Good luck, guys. Your 4 pearl oyster. You're not jinxing it. Okay, so we're not going to say what colours we're hoping for. We're just going to fingers crossed and wait and see. Lights pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are quadding. You have got your 4 pearls in that one. Let me just dry these up for you. So you've got a darker rose gold. I'm just going to put them on this side because then we'll have room for your 25 pearl oyster over there. So a rose gold, a bright coral, a silver bells, so gorgeous darker silver for the silver bells, and a silver chocolate, so base chocolates with a silver overtone. So rose gold, coral, silver bells, and silver chocolate. Moving on to your first oyster. So this is the normal mystery oysters. Slight double pop there. Oh, okay, so there's your mother of pearl. You are twinning. Twinning with two-tonal apple green twins. Now, Donna, I know that you do, or you have in the past appreciated a two-tonal apple green. So this is pearl number 1. You'd like the coral on the charm. Okay, I'll just confirm that at the end as well, but I will remember to just confirm it. Let's just get this refocused. Okay, so two-tonal apple green. This is, oh, let's just readjust how I've got it. Pearl number 1. So it's a largely light green with this sort of stripe of bright green there. So that's number 1. And then green number 2 is brighter. So the base colour is brighter, and then we've got more of this brighter colour as well. So overall it's a brighter green with more surface area of the brighter splash again. So twinning two-tonal apple greens there. They look like they're good sizes as well. Oyster, your next oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning for a second time. So more corally twins. That's twin number 1 and then twin number 2. So these two are very, very similar in colour and size there. Your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, tougher one to open. There we go. So again, we've got a little bit of flesh on that side. And in here, for a third time, you are twinning. This time with yellow twins. Again, they do look like they are two-tonal. Sorry, we're just trying to get focused again. It's being funny today. There we go. So twin number 1, you've got lemon and sunshine yellow. Look at him. So that's number 1. He does look like he's got a slightly flatter area there, so a slight imperfection. And then twin number 2. Again, twin number 2 is slightly brighter overall, but is still two-tonal, so you can see the differences there. I love the yellow and the green together there as well. And then moving on to your last oyster. Slight double pop there. Oh, little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. So you have got your first single pearl, which is a autumn peach. So let me just hold this up for you as well. So I will go through all of these colours again, but just confirm for me if it's that first coral that you'd like on the charm. If so, I will take that out, just so then that's a definite. But you've got the darker rose gold, coral, silver bells and silver chocolate. Twinning two-tonal apple greens, twinning brighter corals, again very close to watermelon. Twinning two-tonal yellows and a autumn peach. Let me start running them through the board for you. The rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal apple green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. There's no need to measure. Okay, let me just measure this yellow though, because, oh no, he is an 8.5. I was going to say, just want to measure the largest, just in case they are 9s. So this coral you'd like on the charm. Would you like me to keep the rest of the pearls in the sand then? Because you do have your 25 pearl oyster here. So you can then choose, obviously at the end, if there's any colour swaps. Or would you like to take a screenshot of these and then I'll take them out? How would you like to move forward? Obviously I've taken that top coral out, as that's the one that you'd like to have on the jewellery. If Carrie screenshots, okay, so I'll bag them up in that order, okay, so the 3 on the top, 4 in the middle, 3 on the bottom, just because then if you would like to swap any, you can pop me an email over and let me know. So have you managed to grab that, Carrie? I don't want to move it just in case. Got it, perfect. So I'll just bag these up. With your 25 pearl oyster then, would you like to donate the shells again, or would you prefer to keep those ones? Donate, okay. Oh, I ripped it. Sugar drops. We'll still use it, but I don't know if I can. It might be too bitty. Right. So let's move on to your 25 pearl oyster. Are you still not going to tell me what colours you're hoping for? Cross your fingers. Fingers crossed, my lovely. And we're going to see if we're going to have similar to what we had earlier. Because, yeah, bizarre. I don't know how else to say it. Bizarre. Right, let's go down. Sorry, kitchen towels blowing everywhere again. So 25 pearl oyster. You've put it at the bottom of your order. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to say that out loud because I don't want to jinx it for you. Double pop there. Oh, no, that opened up beautifully. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can see a couple of peepers. Definitely no pearls on that side. Okay, so we've already got more of a colour combination than we had earlier. Okay, now I don't believe there's any more in there. That one was a drier one. So this may actually be one of the older oysters because that was quite dry in there. Again, there are a few, I think there was 4, maybe 3 or 4 of the older ones mixed in. So that may be one of the older ones. Let's count them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, so I'm just going to dry these up for you, then I will pop them in the sand. There's definitely more of a colour difference with these ones. No need to measure, okie dokie, my lovely. Well, what we'll do is I will go through all of the colours for you again. If you'd like to do any colour swaps, as you know, you can let me know, or you can take a screenshot and email me the colour swaps across, whatever you prefer. I think this one is definitely slightly harder to clean, which indicates it's a slightly older one just because it dries. So it just takes me a moment to do so, so bear with me. That one. Carrie's going to screenshot. Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's start popping these through. So darker ones to the top, lighter ones towards the bottom. If I get that focused. Okay, so first ones, it's got to start with this one. He is a mottled oil slick. I had to start with this one, I couldn't not. So it's a base silver bells, so dark silver. You've got these mottled lighter silver areas, okay, and then on top of that you've got green there, you've got purple, where did it go? Oh, blue at the top there, then purple there. So it's a mottled silver based oil slick. He is, let me just readjust how I'm holding him. Look at him. Beautiful oil slick there. Love that. Okay, so that was your first one. I couldn't not do that one first. Next to him, let's put a silver bells, so a normal silver bells. You've then got a silver chocolate, another silver chocolate, which does have a little imperfection on him down there, and then a silver, he does have a hint of chocolatey purple to him, if you can see that, but definitely base silver there. So at the top here, silver based colours with chocolates and purples, and then of course that oil slick at the front. Then let's move into this one. So you've got a midnight blue and silver. So he's midnight blue with gorgeous silver tones as well. Again, if I just readjust how I'm holding him, definitely see that midnight blue coming through. You then do have a Pepsi blue here. Boop, boop. This one might even be one of the largest pearls as well that you've got. So gorgeous Pepsi blue. We've then got from the Pepsi blue, let's go into a light silver. Now this one is not a dove grey, so it's a light silver bells. Okay. You've then got a gorgeous, really light silver sea green. So this is a very, very light silver sea green, but I'm hoping you can see that colour come through. You've then got a mint green. So mint green is like a icy blue with like a green overtone. He is two-tonal, so he's almost creamier on this side, so he's definitely lighter there, but on this side you can see that mint green colour. Gorgeous. So silver sea green and then mint green. We've got, let's go into a bridal white after him. Then a, oh, let me just clean this one. Where is it? There. Okay, so you've got an extremely light, just off cream lilac. So he's got an imperfection there, as you can see, and it's very, very light. So just off cream lilac. I think because next to the bridal white there, you can see that lilac colour coming through. And then you've got a lavender pearl next to him. So it is a sort of in between a lavender there. So lilac and lavender. We've then got a pinkle, so a base pink with a slight purple overtone. I think that will become clearer if I put the candy floss next to him. So this is the candy floss pink. So you can see definitely now that this one's a pink with a purple overtone. We've then got a, let's go into the corals. So coral number 1. Coral number 2, slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. Coral number 3. Then you've got a gorgeous deep watermelon. A two-tonal chocolate bronze. And then a slightly darker chocolatey tone there. You've got a autumn peach, slightly lighter autumn peach, and then you're ending on pastel yellow and then a just off-white pastel yellow, so like a creamy yellow. Okay, so if I just hold that up a little bit closer here. So a lot of pastel colours in this one. What do you think to these? Again, if there's any colour swaps that you'd like to do now, we can do that for you. Or if you would like to screenshot, and I can make a note to check the emails in case you'd like to do any colour swaps, and we can do it there. If we do that though, Donna, if there are no colour swaps, you just need to let me know. Email, sorry, let me just hold this really still. I'm so sorry. Right, there we go. I'll try hold it there. If there's no colour swaps, you need to email to let me know that as well, if that's okay. You've got it? Okay, so before I move it though, Donna, is there anything that you'd like to change, or are you happy with these? And would you like me to make a note to say to check the email? Oh, please put Pepsi Blue with ordered for Carrie's or. Okie dokie. And you'll email me. Okay, perfect. So if there's no colour swaps and you decide actually what you're happy with the rest, do email me just as well, just to obviously let me know. So you've got the screenshot there. So I'll bag them up in colour lines, and then that way when you email me, I'll have the exact colour. I just remembered, Donna, that you write them down as I go. Hopefully if I didn't go too fast for you there. Sorry, I literally just remembered that you write them down. Beyond happy, you can tell people what I wrote on the order. So Donna wrote on the bottom of the order that Carrie needs a Pepsi Blue for her orb pendant. So Donna then, obviously we didn't say what colours she wanted on the live because she didn't want to jinx it. And she did get her Pepsi Blue, which is perfect. Okay, you've got it written down. Perfect. Okay. So do I, Annie. The other ones, obviously, I mean, I don't know. It could have been a fluke. We don't know. We just need to open more to find out what's going on. Right, let's pop this on here. Well, Donna, Carrie and Carson, I hope you're all happy with that then. Thank you for the donations with your shells. Brilliant. This is safe up there for you, and like I say, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Couldn't have been better. Oh, bless you. You're very welcome. Right, up next then today is Michaela Powell. Michaela, are you here? Doing the happy dance. Oh, bless you, Donna. That's my happy dance for the live. Deary me. I think we've got another 2, Lauren. Michaela, you're here. Thank you for pushing me back. That's absolutely fine, my lovely. Let me just mark off that you're here. Brilliant. So, Michaela, you have got 6 openings, and then you have also got 2 25 pearl oysters. Oh. So what we're going to do is your 6 openings first, and then we'll clear the sand, so we'll remove them from the sand if you take screenshots of them. Then we'll do your 2 25 pearl oysters. Hopefully I can fit them in the sand side by side. And then again, if you take screenshots, possibly email me your colour choices across. Obviously you can definitely pick them today if you would like to. Can I keep those orders separate? Yes. So you'd like to... So when you say separate, would you like to do one order completely? You've emailed about... Oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't seen it. Let me have a quick look. Might be quicker for me to just search your email address. Oh, of course you can. That's absolutely fine. So absolutely fine, my lovely. I'm sorry I didn't see that first. Swan tonight. Yes, of course. So that one I've just wrote down for that day that you requested in the email. You'll get another email to confirm that. So I'll say you weren't here at the start. So I'll just say I am slightly behind on emails and I do apologise. I'm going to get caught up by tomorrow lunchtime. So I'm sorry I didn't see that. But I'm very happy to do this one now. That one I'll book in for the Sunday. Yep, that's absolutely fine. I've just made a note for Sunday and there's definitely room on Sunday. I think I've got 2 people on Sunday so far. So you'll be near the top as well, which is perfect. Okay, so for tonight then, let me just recount, bear with me. Okay, so we've got 1 opening and 1 25 pearl oyster. Yeah, I believe that's right. So 1 opening, 1 25 pearl oyster. So with your opening, would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop? What mug do I have today? I have my Dopey mug. So he's Dopey on this side. And then it says on this side, who isn't dopey in the mornings? Oyster, keep the shells. Okie dokie. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Michaela? Excuse me. So, oyster. And let's go down. So, good luck. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. Oh, we've got a blue, I believe, there. And there's no more in that one. So a slightly lighter TARDIS blue pearl from your oyster. Now he does have a slight imperfection in the way of his shape. Let me see if I can grip him there. So slightly lighter TARDIS blue, and then where is it? Just, I think there. Can you see? It's just slightly pointed right at the top there, so you can see, just ever so slightly. Now, if you're not happy with that one, then we can of course swap him for you. Or would you like to do the 25 pearl oyster and then see at the end and go from there? So if I run this one through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. Yes, okay, perfect. So if I bring you back up again, and then we'll do the 25 pearl oyster, and then we can decide at the end what you'd like to do and if there's any colour swaps, and of course which ones you'd like where. So I'm fine, thank you, Julie. I hope you're well as well, my lovely. 25 pearl oyster. Let's give them a mix. And we've got this one here. So I'm so want to see what's inside these. Let's go down. I'm guessing you'd like to keep your shells again here. If I'm wrong, let me know, I'll donate it, but I'll just keep it for you unless you tell me otherwise. So your 25 pearl oyster, good luck, Michaela. Double pop there. Okay, so I can see a couple of colours in here. Oh, okay, so there's your mother of pearl. Oh, let's have a squidge in here. Okay, oh wow, okay, so looking at it here, it's, oh my, okay, so I can't even talk. So you've got some gorgeous colours. It looks like it's very similar to what's happened before, as in it's sort of in this range of colours here. Now let me just, let's clean this up so then I can hold it up so you guys can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Yeah, it's almost like that, Shelley. Wow, wow, wow. I'm like, right, let me clean this up for you. So again, Michaela, what we're going to do is I'm going to go through all of the colours for you. I'm going to pop the darkest to the top, lightest to the bottom. Now, as I said before, historically with our 25 pearl oysters, we normally have sort of a wider range of different colours. At the moment, this looks like it's more sort of less range. So if you would like me to sort of swap for a range of like rainbow colours, please let me know. I'm happy to do so. Or if there's colours, obviously specific ones you'd like to swap, then that's fine. Or if you're happy with all of these, that's brilliant as well. So it's going to be completely up to you. Just let me know. Okay, so let's start running these into the sand. Again, I'll start darkest to the top. And it looks like these sort of silver bell pearls. So a silver bells here to start with. Again, another silver bells. Oh, this one's silver purple. So this is a silver. Oh, can you see there? He's got flashes of purple to him. So hopefully if I have that one next to it, can you see the purple in that one now? So it's different. And then your last one, again, very similar. So different sizes. Some are lighter, some are darker, but sort of very similar there. You've then got a black cherry. So gorgeous, deep, brighter black cherry. A second one. And then a third, and then it looks like we're sort of morphing through into a burgundy red. So you can see it's brighter there. Can you see the difference? I think you can, yeah. And then this one as well. So 3 more darker ones and then 2 brighter, more towards the burgundy red. Then moving on to your coral. So this one, it looks like he's the brightest coral. You've then got this one here. This one. So another different coral. Then we're sort of getting lighter as we go down the row here. And then this one is the closest to sort of like an orange tone. Let me pop him down. Can you see the difference? Actually, this one in the middle looks like he's the brightest in this light. If I just put it down there. Oh, where are we going? But yeah, sort of going brighter to lighter. But this one on this side is more closest to like an orange tone. Then let's go into the yellows. Now this yellow here is not only funky shape, but he does have two-tonal colour to him as well. So the funky shape is, again, he's like a diamond shape. Let me just readjust. Can you see like that there? So the points to the top there and the points to the bottom there. So slight more diamondy shape. And on the bottom here, can you see it's two-tonal with like a hint of bluey green? So yellow and then bluey green on the bottom. So yellow, blue, green. Oh, again, another yellow with a point. Slightly funky shaped yellow. So this one's more of a pastel yellow. Going back into a lemon yellow. So you can see the difference between the two lemons. Lemon and pastel, yeah. There. Oh my gosh. Another more lemon and then ending on a brighter lemon. So you've got different shades of lemons there as well. And then you've got icy blues. So to start with, brightest icy blue. Then a two-tonal blue, so lighter and darker blue. Another two-tonal blue. This one's quite an obvious two-tone. So brighter and then lighter. So brighter and lighter icy blue there. Now this one is a teardrop again, so you've got the little, oh actually I think I've grabbed it right on the little point. So just at the top you've got a point here. So and then this one is the lightest of the blues. Again, slightly two-tonal with the lighter and brighter areas. What do you think to these? I'm just going to pop your blue back in at the top here as well. Now, if you're happy with these, they are yours. Let me just readjust. If, of course, you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Yeah, Bab, that's perfect. Thank you. Can I keep this?
Go for it. Would you like this?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the tea. Aaron, can you take the mug? Thank you. So Aaron's just made me this, which is going to help massively. Now I'm just going to wrap up the shells for you. Oh, let's just move that. We don't need to keep that there. The bigger one, if possible, for the jewellery. The bigger, which colour bigger one, my lovely? Would you like me to go through and measure all of them, or are you happy for me to measure the largest and smallest? Let me just refresh this, because I think I may have missed your comment, Michaela. Oh, can we swap? Sorry, that didn't come through the first time. Yes, of course we can swap them. So can we swap 2 black cherries for 2 rose golds? They don't have to match. Okay, and then the bigger one, if possible, for the jewellery. So you'd like bigger rose golds, is that right? So 2 black cherries for the rose golds. Yeah, of course. So that one's quite a nice larger size, and that one keeps calling to me. It's actually, no, that one's darker and he's quite big as well. So let me show you these ones here. So those two there, and one of those for the jewellery if you're happy. I'll number them for you. So you've got 1 and 2. Number 1 is bigger. Number 1 on the jewellery. I'm just going to keep refreshing just so I don't miss you, Michaela. Two-tonal purples, I will definitely have a look for you. So I've got two-tonal silver purples, I think is the ones I've got. So I'll give you a couple of options. We've got that one. I'll obviously hold it up for you in just a moment. I had a couple earlier up. There we go. There's one and there's another. Okay, so I'll give you 3 options. So we've got purple number 1, which is darker silver purple. So that one's number 1. Number 2 is still silver purple, but he's lighter. He does have a few little imperfections on him as well. So number 2, and then number 3 again is silver purple, but it's a different shade. So 1, 2, or 3. What do you think to those? And if you're happy with one or more of those, because you can of course keep them all if you wanted to, I just need to know which ones to swap out. But I'll just hold the camera here at these for now while you just have a look to see if any of those are the colours you want. If so, we'll then go across so you can see the rest of the pearls there. Can we keep 1 and 2? Okay, so I'll just take number 3 away and have number 1 on a lobster fitting. Okay, swap for the first 2 coral. Now I'm just going to go from that side. So I've gone from this side here. So I hope that's okay. If you meant this side here, let me know and I'll obviously change them. And that silver purple is on the lobster fitting. Brilliant. So silver purple, 2-tone showing. Okay, so then I just need to know which 5 you'd like on your other fittings. And of course, if there's any other colour swaps that you'd like to do as well, please let me know. Now you're missing the 2 because one's for the pendant, one's for the fitting, so that's why we've got the gaps there. But yeah, any other colour swaps, and which 5 would you like on the other ones? He does, Liz. Should I move it into one of the spaces? I'm just going to keep refreshing the comments just so I obviously don't miss you, Michaela. Can we have the rose gold, the purple, the middle wait. When you say the middle red, is it the middle red out of like the general middle line or the middle red from the 3 reds that are left? Do you mean, so this is technically number 3 because there was a number 1 and 2. So 3, 4 or 5 with the red, just so I don't get it wrong. So yeah, 3 or 4. Middle red, the second icy blue, so this one here, and the oyster blue. So yeah, just confirm with the red, is it 3 or 4? Because you said middle, which I automatically went to this one because this one was in the middle, but this one's in the middle of these two. So 3 or 4. Four. Perfect. That's why I wanted to double check. So these 5 here on your other fittings. Okay, and then it would be with these ones here. Are there any other colour swaps that you would like to do? Let's pop them in here for you. I'm just writing this down. Okay, are there any other colour swaps that you would like to do? Just get that refocused. There we go. Oh, so take 3 silver bells. You want to keep the funky shaped ones, okay. And 1 of each of the other colours. Does that include the reds, my lovely? So yeah, am I taking away a red? Yes, okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 altogether. So let's do a rainbow with 7 pearls. Right, just bring it all forward so I can see better. Now I'm going to put the pearls in the sand. However, I may change my mind so I may sort of put them in and think in a minute and may swap it around. So if you do get sort of attached to a certain colour and I take it away, shout at me. Now I have done a sunshine yellow there. I haven't finished, I'm just trying to find my last one. There we go. I have done a sunshine yellow, but you do have lots of yellows. So if you prefer me to sort of pick a different colour than the yellow, and of course any other colours, please let me know. So I've done, okay, so we've done a hot pink, autumn peach, sunshine yellow, Cadbury purple, TARDIS blue, sea green, and then a two-tonal apple green. Oh, hang on. No, you've just said, hang on, let me refresh because that hasn't come through for me. If you have maybe two different mottled or two-tonal. Oh, of course. I can get the two-tonal pot out. Of course I can. So I can definitely do a two-tonal pink. So I'll show you it in a second, but that's a two-tonal pink. I've done the two-tonal apple green. I can do a two-tonal yellow. So two-tonal yellow. I've got two-tonal corals. I could swap the autumn peach possibly. So let me show you these ones here and then you can see. So we've got now like a two-tonal pink. So you can see it's a gorgeous colouring. Now he does have a couple of imperfections. However, I've put the imperfection ones in here as well just because you said you didn't mind the funky shapes. So if of course you don't like the imperfections, I can change it. So two-tonal pink. You'd like to have the coral instead of the autumn peach? Of course you can. I've got some gorgeous two-tonal corals as well. That one's screaming out to me, but let me just look. Let's go for this one. Okay, so we've got the pink at the top that I've just shown you. You've then got this two-tonal coral, so gorgeous lighter and darker coral. Two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow. Okay, we've then got the Cadbury purple, TARDIS blue and a sea green. And then you've got this two-tonal apple green here. What do you think to those 7 there? And if you're happy with those, then of course they're yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. I think that's quite a nice rainbow, but again, it's completely up to you. We can swap and change them. You can tell me exactly what you want. And then if I zoom out just so you can see all the pearls together. Mottled for the greens. So I've only got apple green sort of two-tonal colours. No, I don't have any mottled, and the one that you've got there I think is sort of the most two-tonal one I've got. If you want like proper mottled shades, I think it would be more the dark gunmetal shades. I mean, I'm very happy to go darker if you want. When I think of a rainbow colour, I do think of the bright coloured rainbows, which is why I haven't gone in for the like dark colours here. But if you would like, so that one there is slightly mottled. Oh. So this one, you can see is darker and lighter. So you'd like to swap both greens for 2 mottled ones. Okie dokie. So there's one, if you're happy with that one. And then let me just find a second one. So again, it would be this sort of dark shade. Oh, that one there, just seen straight away. Again, if I've misunderstood you, please shout out. So this is the second one. So again, it's more mottled towards this side. So you can see it's very patchy, very gorgeously mottled. Then it gets into sort of like a darker gunmetal, then back into that lighter silver mottled area. Again, if I just readjust. So that's number 2. Are you happy with those? And then of course, if you are happy with those, yep, love those, brilliant. So we're happy with those 7 there. So back to these ones here. Are you happy with all of those, or are there any others that you would like to swap? Oh, swap the 2-tone yellow for a lighter chocolate bronze. Yes. Oh, wait. Let me bring that back. Is that... Which 2-tone yellow is that, my lovely? I've got so many yellows now. Hang on. Lighter chocolate bronze. I'm going to give the yellows a number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was right. Perfect. So lighter chocolate bronze. What do you think to the rest of them, Michaela? Again, I just keep refreshing the comments because I don't want to miss you. Oh, can we have the pink, the coral? Oh, yes, of course you can. Let me just make room so I can do that for you. So you'd like to have the pink, coral, chocolate, one mottled, one funky blue, and one funky yellow on hoops. So these ones up here, so 2-tonal pink, 2-tonal coral, chocolate bronze, mottled gunmetal, funky blue, funky yellow on hoops. So that top row at the top there, and that leaves these ones here. Of course, the invoice for the hoop fitting, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. So two-tonal and funky sections showing, brilliant. And then you love the rest here, okie dokie. So let's pop those in here as well for you. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Michaela, I hope you're happy with that. As I said, the invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address on the order form. I've wrapped up the shells, so that will get sent along with your order as well. And then you'll get an email from me booking you in for Sunday. Most likely tomorrow that'll get sent out. But yeah, you'll get that email booking you in for Sunday as well. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. I'm glad that you're happy. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Oh, it's cold in here now. Up next then today is Mackenzie Johnson. Mackenzie, are you still here? I'm sure Madison will be very excited. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love that. And Mackenzie, you're here. Hello, my lovely. You'd like to donate your shells. Okay, so you've got 5 openings, Mackenzie. Am I right in saying you'd like all 5 to be oyster openings? Is that correct? Or would you like some to be egg pops? So I'm just marking that you're here. Okay, so is it all 5 oyster openings, or would you like a split with some egg pops? All oysters, perfect. So donating the shells, 1, 2, 3. Are there certain colours, Mackenzie, for 5 that you're hoping for? So bear with me just a moment while I take them all out of the packaging. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. Oyster number 1. Light pop there. We're going to wait and see for the colours. Okie dokie. So there's your mother of pearl. A little bit of a pearl blister in there, but we can definitely see there's no pearls. You are twinning with your first oyster, and you're twinning with blue twins. Now these are definitely slightly different shades and sizes. Oh wow, so your first blue does have a little imperfection there, but it's a blue with a purple overtone. So he's TARDIS blue, but can you see as I move it around, as the light catches it, he's got this gorgeous overtone of purple. Gorgeous two-tonal blue and purple. His twin is ever so slightly smaller and lighter. So just a touch different, as you can see there. But twinning blues. Moving on to oyster number 2. Light pop there. we go. So again, a little bit of a pearl blister on this side. There we go. There's no pearls there at all. There's no more in that one, and you are twinning for a second time. Now again, twinning with pink pearls, they are different sizes. So pink number 1 is larger. He does look like he's slightly funky shaped, so he's not fully round. So again, at the end, if you're not happy with any of the pearls, we can swap with them for you. So pearl number 1 is larger. Pearl number 2 is smaller. He is round, but he does have this imperfection here. Okay, so there's your imperfection there. So 2 pinks, 1 larger, 1 slightly smaller. Colour-wise, though, they do look very, very similar. Option oyster number 3. That's option number 3. Oyster number 3. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Pink's your favourite colour, Mackenzie. I love that. So hopefully you're happy with the pinks. Again, if you don't like the imperfections, we can swap them for you. From this oyster, though, you have triples. We've got a 2-tonal autumn peach. There we go. 2-tonal autumn peach, so lighter and brighter autumn peach there. You've got a chocolate bronze and a chocolate olive silver. So this has got different shades of chocolate, olive green and silver as you go around. He does have a little imperfection there as well, but all 3 different shades there. And those 3 together look beautiful. Such a gorgeous colour combination, those 3 together. 2 oysters to go, Mackenzie. So moving on to your next one. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, that's just a piece of shell there. I'm going to move it out the way. You are twinning for a 3rd time. Now, twinning blues again, they are definitely different sizes here. So pearl number 1 is larger. And pearl number 2 is definitely smaller. Look at him. He's diddy compared to these larger ones up here. I mean, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, right, so let's move on to your last oyster. So light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, tiny like you. Oh, bless you. And in your last oyster, you have triples. So 3 pearls in your last oyster as well. So you've had 5 oysters, Mackenzie, 3 sets of twins and 2 sets of triples. Your last triple is a pastel yellow and then 2 chocolate silvers. This one's 2-tonal, so you can see darker chocolate bronze tones, dark silver tones as you go around. And then this one's more chocolate silver, non-2-tonal. What do you think to all of these? Twinning blues, twinning pinks, autumn peach, chocolate bronze, then a chocolate olive silver. Twinning blues, then pastel yellow, chocolate 2-tonal, and then a chocolate silver. If you're happy with these, Mackenzie, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. If I run them through the board with twin set number 1, so twin 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. his twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Okay, so he's a 6.5. So they look visually slightly different sizes, but they're measuring the same size. Your pink, the larger of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. His twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So those twins are measuring different sizes. Two-tonal autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the chocolate olive silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. With your second set of blue twins, blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Oh wow, which means his twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. Oh, I love him. Pastel yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Two-tonal chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And last but not least, your chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. You're in love with all of them and you'll keep them just as they are. That's perfect, Mackenzie. Well, I'm glad you're happy with them, my lovely. Let me just bring you back up and I'll start popping them in here for you. I'm glad that you're happy with all of them. There we go, that's in there. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, my lovely. That's on there. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. There you go, just marking that you was here. Okay. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Right, I actually think that that's the end of the order list for today. Let me just refresh this here. So we're going to be live again tomorrow evening. Oh, hang on, wait. No. Oh, no, I apologise. We do have Amy. Wait. Oh, no, you are. Amy. Amy Jane, are you here? No, you are, Amy. I didn't refresh. I am here. You're on tonight. That's absolutely fine. Sorry, I need to learn to refresh before I start saying that. But no, you're here. Hello, Amy. Just printing it off. Bear with me a moment. Okay. Amy, my lovely, hello. You have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have you've already beat me to it, you'd like to have an oyster and donate your shells. Amy, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Oh, of course. I didn't close the order list for tonight. So, yeah, I just need to learn to refresh, that's all. Right, let's go down. So, donating your shells, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Lights pop there. Oh, and we've got a runaway. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. You are twinning. Twinning with two-tonal pink pearls. Now, visually they are different sizes, but the colours are gorgeous. So this is pearl number 1. He does look like he's visually smaller than his twin, but look at the shades on him. Oh, and then number 2 is visually slightly larger, and again, beautifully two-tonal. So what I'll give the numbers for you. 1 and then 2. 1 and then 2. Now, of course, I'll need to know which, if you're happy with these, which one you'd like on the jewellery. Or if you're not happy, we can swap them, and then, of course, which ones you'd like to swap out. So Pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So they are measuring different sizes there. Can you swap them? Of course I can. Have you got a light bright bronze, more red than chocolate? And a two-tonal coral. When you say more red than chocolate, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think one of these. I'll show you that one. And then a two-tonal coral. Snitch coloured. Possibly like this one. Red honey gold. No, I don't think I have. Let me show you. No. Right, let me show you what these ones, and then obviously you can let me know if I'm getting close to a colour or not. So this is the two-tonal coral. So stunning coral there if you're happy with that one. And then if I'm close with either of these, let me know. If I'm not, obviously we can go elsewhere. Just let me know what colour to sway towards. This is a chocolate bronze, but it's more of the... it does have a hint of red to him, but it is more of a darker one. This is slightly lighter bronze. I can look more lighter. I don't have any snitch sort of golds available at the moment, I'm afraid. And I don't have... I'm not sure what you mean when you say the red one. One of the lighter ones. Okay, perfect. So in this pot, lighter one... I keep saying that one, but that's very similar to the colour there. That one, but he's got lots of imperfections, but I will show you. And that one. Okay, I've got lots to show you. Hello, I apologise, the mic went. So this one's number 1. This one's number 2, so this one is slightly two-tonal. Number 3, now this one does have some imperfections on him. And number 4, again, does have some imperfections. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2, brilliant. Okay, so then you've got your coral and your chocolate. Which one would you like on the jewellery. Coral or chocolate, which one would you like on the jewellery? Chocolate. Okie dokie, let me bring you back up. And we're happy with the coral as well. Perfect, Amy. I'm just going to write this down for you. Sorry, I've got the microphone on the table. I haven't put it on yet. So if I'm sort of going like further away with the sound, it's because I keep moving. So chocolate on the jewellery, and then your two-tonal coral as your loose pearl. You'd like to have a jump ring on the coral, of course. So invoice for jump ring on the coral. The invoice for the jump ring, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Bless you. Amy, thank you for the donations with your shells. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And I'm just refreshing this here. Okay, so that is the end of the order list for today. Let me just write this down. Amy, we had your opening today. Perfect. You're very, very welcome. So again, we are live tomorrow then for the monthly charm deal. So it is, let me put the link in, the March 2024 monthly charm deal, where the pearl has to go onto the jewellery tomorrow. Okay, we'll be live from around 7:30, and then we'll live on Friday for normal orders and Sunday as well. I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.